I know how overwhelming it is trying to research for information on diabetes on the internet. Being told to eat healthier sounds so vague. Everywhere you look, there is conflicting information or people trying to sell you vitamins or supplements. It can feel really hard to figure out what to do, what's true, and what's not. But look no further because we are here to present you the hard facts, specifically when it comes to diabetes. My name is Charmaine, and I'm the dietitian that helps people reverse type 2 diabetes.
And my name is Galia. I'm a coach in the Reversing Diabetes program, specializing in exercise.
Today, we're going to talk about the top personality traits of successful individuals when it comes to lifestyle change.
So, understanding the traits that can help us on our journey to success is essential. If we can make use of simple behaviors that allow us to cultivate these traits, then surely we can progress even further in our health goals. There is a quote that sums up the energy of this conversation that we're going to have today perfectly, and that is that success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. And the first trait that we're going to talk about is having a clear goal and vision. Individuals aiming to change their dietary habits, their lifestyles, often set specific goals, such as reducing refined sugar intake or increasing vegetable consumption. The reason this is important is that having clear goals helps us to stay focused and motivated. It allows us to know what we need to do day in, day out, simple and small behaviors that allow us to build momentum towards that bigger goal. According to a study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, setting specific goals related to dietary changes is associated with better adherence and improved health outcomes. Participants who set clear goals for, say, calorie intake or nutrient targets were more successful in maintaining their dietary changes over time. The best tip that we have when it comes to creating clear goals and having a clear vision is to set a SMART goal. What this stands for is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Setting SMART goals related to your dietary changes and writing them down while revisiting them periodically will allow you to stay focused, and it will allow you to really ensure that that goal that you have is realistically achievable. An example of this would be, I am going to eat 5 servings of vegetables every day for the next 2 months. It's specific, we can quantify it, it is achievable, it's relevant, right? It's going to allow us to improve on our health, and it's time bound. We're saying that that's something that we're going to do over a period of time.
Resilience and persistence is also very important when it comes to lifestyle changes. Changing dietary habits can be challenging with temptations and setbacks along the way. For example, there's cravings and then there's social pressures as well. Resilience helps individuals bounce back from lapses and stay committed to their dietary goals. Research in appetite suggests that resilient individuals are better able to overcome barriers to healthy eating, such as stressful situations or emotional triggers. They are more likely to maintain dietary changes despite facing occasional setbacks. Make sure you practice reframing setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures, and focus on progress rather than perfection. For example, after overeating at a party, try to reflect on what triggered it and plan strategies for handling similar situations better next time.
The third trait that we are going to talk about is adaptability and flexibility. So, dietary preferences and nutritional needs can vary over time or in different situations. Flexibility allows us to adjust our eating habits to accommodate changes in lifestyle, the availability of foods, or our personal health considerations, right? If our goals have changed, if things to do with our health, our metrics have changed, we want to be able to adapt to any and all situations. Not having that skill, that capability to be flexible and to adapt means that if you are presented in a situation, say that you've decided that your fruit of choice is an apple and you can't find an apple. Does that mean then you don't pick a fruit? Does that mean that you pick something that might not be as healthy for you in the context of your goals? So being able to adapt makes sure that you can continue down that path. A study published in Public Health Nutrition found that individuals who demonstrated flexibility in their dietary choices were more successful in maintaining a balanced and nutritious diet over the long term. They adapted their eating habits to different environments without compromising their overall health goals. A tip for this would be to experiment with different healthy foods and cooking methods to find what works best for you. Be open to adjusting your dietary plan based on new information, changing circumstances, and your environment. An example, like I said, if your favorite vegetable or fruit isn't available, that's the perfect opportunity for you to try something new, something that may offer similar nutritional benefits, something where you may be pleasantly surprised over how much you actually end up enjoying it.
The fourth set of traits that we wanted to talk about is self-discipline and consistency. Self-discipline is crucial for adhering to dietary guidelines and resisting unhealthy food choices. Consistent behavior reinforces new dietary habits and contributes to long-term success. According to research in nutrients, individuals with higher levels of self-discipline were more successful in following dietary recommendations, such as reducing calorie intake or increasing fruit and vegetable consumption. Their ability to consistently make healthier choices led to better weight management outcomes. You can create a routine for meal planning, for grocery shopping, and for meal preparation, and try to stick to regular eating times to avoid impulsive eating decisions. For example, set aside time each Sunday to plan your meals and make a grocery list based on your dietary goals.
The fifth trait that we're going to talk about is continuous learning and improvement. Nutrition science evolves, and individuals who stay informed about healthy eating principles and new research findings can make more informed dietary choices as they move forwards. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlighted that individuals who engaged in ongoing learning about nutrition and health were more likely to adopt and maintain healthy eating patterns. They incorporated new knowledge into their dietary habits, leading to improved dietary quality over time. A tip for this is try to stay informed about nutrition by reading reputable sources, following nutrition experts on social media, or taking online courses to facilitate continuous education. An example would be to try and learn about, say, portion sizes, or reading food labels, nutritional labels, and the benefits of different nutrients so that it becomes easier to make those informed choices.
The sixth trait that we wanted to talk about is effective time management. Planning and organizing meals, grocery shopping, and cooking require effective time management skills. Individuals who prioritize these tasks can maintain consistent, healthy eating behaviors. Research in Appetite suggests that individuals who plan their meals and allocate time for grocery shopping and food preparation are more successful in adhering to healthy dietary patterns. Effective time management supports sustainable dietary changes by reducing reliance on convenience foods and encouraging healthier meal choices. Try to prioritize meal preparation and cooking by scheduling time for it in your weekly routine. Use time-saving techniques like batch cooking or preparing meals in advance. And for example, you can dedicate specific evenings each week to cook meals for the upcoming days and store them in containers for easy access. These points illustrate how these success factors play a critical role in achieving and maintaining dietary lifestyle changes. By incorporating these tips into your daily life, you can develop and strengthen the traits that contribute to successful dietary lifestyle changes. Consistency and perseverance are key. Small, consistent actions over time can lead to significant improvements in your eating habits and overall health. If you like what you heard in this episode and can spare 60 seconds to give us a great review so that the podcast can reach more people, we'd really appreciate it, as it can help us change many more lives.